Hey everyone, welcome back. Stacker here. You're listening to numismatic news and information for the 30th day of September 2023. Now let's get to it. I got an awesome one for you today. Check this out. We're talking about gold and some of the reasons to buy gold and some of the reasons to buy certain types of gold and some of the reasons not to buy certain types of gold. Now let's get to it over here at moneymetals.com. You're looking at a gold price. Well, it ended the week at 1859.30, silver at 22.39, platinum at 922.90, and palladium at 1283.65. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is $8.39, and they're going to buy yours from you for $23.84 each. Now, let's keep on keeping on. We're here to the bullion sales at the United States Mint. Sales totals by month are updated every weekday by 5 p.m. And since today is the last day of September, well, could the Mint report more? Probably not. So we're probably stuck at 1.5 million American Silver Eagles for the month of September. Now, we have 2 more months of reporting sales from the United States Mint bullion action, but let's face it, I think they're going to wind it down, maybe make less than 1 million for each month that follows here. So we may look at like maybe 18 million, maybe 17 million for the whole year. Isn't that something? But still, it would be more than last year. Now, let's talk about gold. What is gold? What is it? Why is it important? Well, gold, I put up here, gold helps you escape a country. I don't know what I was thinking, but check this out. And it led me down this rabbit hole, and I wanted to bring you with me. It says here, gold can be used to escape a country during times of political and economic turmoil. For example, after the fall of Saigon in 1975, many South Vietnamese families may not have escaped the country without it, okay? And it goes a little bit further into it there, and you can check out those articles. Gold is considered a safe haven asset, I would think, and a hedge against economic uncertainty. That sounds very familiar. All right, investors and governments have often looked to gold during times of market volatility. And are central banks buying gold? Yeah, you betcha. At astronomical pace and tremendous quantities. We're looking at a remarkable amount of gold moving into central banks all through the world. Now, gold is also a natural hedge against inflation. Have we seen inflation? Yeah, we sure have, and it's not getting any better, is it? Now, it carries no credit or counterparty risks, making it a source of trust in a country or every country, right? Now, it says here gold is one of the most crucial reserves asset in the world, alongside government bonds. Let's go a little bit further into it, okay? Now, gold as a safe haven. All right. History is full of collapsing empires, political coups, and failed currencies. During such times, investors who held gold were able to successfully protect their wealth and, in some cases, even use that commodity to escape from the turmoil. Ay, ay, ay. That's amazing. So let's get over here to Investopedia. There's an article here. And it's basically the same one I just kind of read to you, but a little bit more in depth. And I'm going to show you what's what with gold. All right. Let's keep on going down here. Look at this. Key takeaways, gold bugs. I think that's kind of, well, I didn't want to say it, but that's, yeah, why call them gold bugs? That's a really wild term, right, for people who like gold. Now, it says here, this is a fast fact. At present, central banks and multilateral financial institutions are responsible for holding almost 1/5, all right, that's 20% of the world's supply of above-ground gold. In addition, several central banks have added to their gold reserves lately, reflecting concerns about the long-term global economy. There it is, folks. That's what I mentioned to you. That seems important. Now, let's keep on keeping on. I think I highlighted something else here. Yep, there it is. Now, it says here, gold as a safe haven, whether it is tensions in the Ukraine, Eastern Europe, the Middle East, Africa, or elsewhere, it is becoming increasingly obvious that political and economic uncertainty is another reality of our modern economic environment. For this reason, investors typically look at gold as a safe haven during times of political and economic uncertainty. Consequently, whenever news events hint at some type of global economic uncertainty, investors will often buy gold as a safe haven. Now, there's types of gold you can buy right here. It says different ways of owning gold, all right? Now, one of the main differences between investing in gold several hundred years ago is today that there are many more investment options, such as gold futures, gold coins, gold companies, gold ETF, that's exchange traded funds. Did I say that right? Gold mutual funds, gold bullion, and gold jewelry. All right, so let's say you don't want to be in the location you're at anymore. Can you go to somebody, I got all these gold futures I can trade you. They're going to tell you to pound sand. But if you've got gold coins or gold bullion or gold jewelry in your hand, they might actually strike a deal with you, right? That would be something. Let me go ahead and close that. It's a little bit distracting. Yeah. Do you think I got some gold mutual funds you want to trade? No, pound sand. What about some gold ETFs? I got all these gold. No, not so much. So if you don't have it in your hand, you probably can't trade it for an exit, right? Now, let's head over here. There's a great story. Costco is selling gold. Yeah. These PAMP bars. But look at this. This is a day ago, an hour ago, 2 days ago. Costco is selling gold bars, and they are selling out within a few hours. And it isn't the central banks, folks, right? Costco sparks a frenzy as its new gold bars disappear within hours of being released. Costco is selling gold bars, and they're selling out within hours. So you get it, right? There it is. And I told you the gold price is actually about $100 less than we've seen it recently. Isn't that something? Now, we are here. Let's go to Costco, actually, the website. We're not really logged in or whatever. But there it is, 1 ounce gold bar, PAMP Swiss, Lady Fortuna, and that's new in Assay. I don't know how to say that. Veriscan, new in Assay. There it is, Swiss made, and you got here 1 ounce of 4/9 fine gold. Isn't that something? Now, these are probably $1,900, I would say, and if you don't have $1,900, that's okay. Because, well, let's look at that. Isn't that something? That's beautiful. But that's okay, because look, you go over to other places, bullion dealers, and if you want some gold, that's the 4/9 pure in assay form right there. That's a Swiss-made PAMP bar. That's $86.21. That's actually almost the same price as a proof Morgan or Peace dollar. Isn't that something? A silver dollar. Isn't that something? That's 1 gram. And how many grams? Yeah, that's troy ounces, right? So how many in an ounce? Isn't that something? So it seems reasonable, doesn't it, that these are, well, accessible to the general public. And I would think that maybe, just maybe, you could use these as a safe haven, as a way out, if you will. Now, let's keep on keeping on. This is it right here. This is Swiss made. It's 1 gram, fine gold, 4/9 fine. It's got the certain number, the metal fineness, and the metal weight, and there it is. That's kind of a nice little bit of packaging there, right? Now, let's go over here to Coin Week. They did the same article. This is by Coin Week, September 29th. That was just yesterday. Costco now offering gold bars finds them hard to keep in stock. Absolutely. That's a Costco image, Adobe stock. This is by Coin Week. Taking advantage of the hot market for emergency preparation goods. There you go. See, the Washington-based warehouse. That's, let me start over. Blah, blah, blah. Rewind. Taking advantage of the hot market for emergency preparation goods, the Washington-based warehouse club store Costco is now offering its members the chance to buy 1 ounce gold bars at its stores and online. I showed you the online one. But in a scenario familiar to many who've tried to buy gold and other products directly from the United States Mint, the bars are selling out within hours of new stock becoming available. Absolutely. Imagine how frustrating that was when the United States Mint did that. Well, they're doing that now to Costco. Now, since midsummer, Costco has been selling the famous Lady Fortuna 1 ounce gold bar from PAMP Swiss in Switzerland, Die Schweiz. Now, as well as the 1 ounce gold bars from Rand Refinery in South Africa. These 24-karat 4/9 fine gold products are available only to people in households who pay the annual membership fee to shop at Costco stores in the United States and around the world. It's membership, right? Now, it says here, one must log on to their Costco account in order to see pricing for the gold bars, but customers have shared images online that seem to give a current online price of $19.79, $99 for the PAMP Swiss bar. Shipping insurance, 2 to 3 business days via UPS is included in that price, so in-store pricing could be lower if you can find it in stock. Isn't that something? And I would definitely put insurance on that bad boy. But even at that non-refundable price, the company has needed to apply 2 bars per membership, right, the limit, because it's very popular. I would imagine people would buy even more given the opportunity. The spot price of gold at the time of publication, September 29th, 2023, was $1882.50, $18.59. Yeah, the price got a little bit better, didn't it? And that's something. Now, let's keep on keeping on. At the 4th quarterly earnings call for the company's fiscal year that was held on Tuesday, September 26, the corporation's chief financial officer, Richard Galatini, stated that the gold bars are selling well. I would probably ramp that up and say if they're selling out within hours, they're astonishingly quick, with inventory quickly selling out again once it has been replenished. Yeah, that's something to be very shocked and amazed at. Beyond general good news regarding the company's growth and performance over the last year, Galatini also reported that the cost of membership will be increasing soon, as it does every 5 to 6 years. And thank goodness the hot dog meal is still $1.50, or is it not? Now, the price of Gold Star membership currently stands at $60, while the executive membership costs twice at $120. Costco is ranked number 5 of the National Retail Federation's list of top 50 global retailers. There it is. Are you a member of Costco, folks? Did you get one of those gold bars? If not, what are you waiting for? Now, over here to ABC. There's a really interesting article I wanted to share with you. This guy here, Bob Menendez, indicted again for corruption, allegedly had cash stuffed in coat and gold bars. So this is all alleged. We don't know if it's true or not, but definitely he is probably not I think, well, let's just go ahead and read this. A federal grand jury in New York has returned sweeping indictment against United States Senator Bob Menendez, chairman of the powerful Foreign Relations Committee, in connection with improper foreign relations and business dealings. The investigation focused on a luxury car, gold bars, and an apartment allegedly received by Menendez and his wife, Nadine Arslanian. All right. Now, his wife was also indicted. Now, it says here the indictment accuses Menendez and his wife of accepting hundreds of thousands of dollars in bribes in exchange for using the senator's power and influence to seek to protect and enrich the businessman. These bribes included cash, gold payments toward a home mortgage, compensation for a low or no-show job, I want one of those, a luxury vehicle, and other things of value. So, yeah, that's kind of amazing, isn't it? Now it says here Chuck Schumer announced Menendez has stepped down as the chairman of the powerful Senate Foreign Relations Committee because rules for the Senate Democratic Caucus say that any member who is charged with a felony must step aside from a leadership position. However, according to a person close to Menendez, the senator will not resign. Menendez is facing re-election next year. And there's some of the cash that was found in the coat. I don't know why they blocked that out. That's kind of interesting. And there's another coat with some cash money. Do you ever find wads of cash in your coat in the closet? I don't think so. It's just that impossible. I don't know. In June 2022, federal agents searched Menendez' New Jersey home and found fruits of the pair's corrupt bribery agreement, is what it says in parentheses. With the three businessmen, according to the indictment, investors found over $480,000 in cash, some stuffed in an envelope and hidden in clothing, as well as $70,000 in Nadine Menendez's safe deposit box. Isn't that funny how people put money in clothes and not the safe deposit box? Also found in the home were over $100,000 worth of gold bars provided to either Hannah or Dibas, according to the indictment. And there's a picture of the 1 kilo gold bar, folks, right there. Bam! Woo! Yeah, that's probably got to be worth $65,000 for 1 kilo of 4/9 fine gold. Now, I think what this makes me realize is that the senator is not a dumb guy, all right? He's not stupid by any means. And I think that he knew, well, if he is guilty of the alleged crime, he knows that the way they track you is the digital transactions. And he just said, you know what, give me physical gold, physical cash, and I'll just keep it stashed wherever I keep it, right? So there, I think you have it. I think that's another answer. Because if this guy's in charge of the government, or at least one of the leadership positions, he knows what's going on. And if he's smart enough to say, you know what, let me have physical delivery instead of other things. Because probably it's not as easily tracked. They actually had to go raid it and then discover it, right? Gosh, now that leads me to the plus ones, folks. Wow, right? Goodness gracious. Now this is Proverb 28:22. One overeager for wealth has an evil eye. He does not know what may befall him. And I think what that means is that greedy people think that if they give the charity to the poor, let me slow down, take a breath. Greedy people think that if they give charity to the poor, it will diminish their fortune. We know this to be false belief because giving charity makes you rich. And if you do think like this, you know, that it will diminish your fortune, well, actually give it a shot. Give to the poor and find out, that your wealth will actually increase. Now over here to 3/9's fine, 99.9. This is some thrash metal action by Megadeth. It's called Holy Wars, The Punishment Due. Oh boy, this is some serious, it's like one of the best metal songs like since, well, it's got to be top 10 probably, I would think. But either way, listen folks, I want to thank you for stopping by. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching the video this far. I do appreciate that. And remember, like, share, and subscribe. Stacker out.